Alright guys, this is my Colourpop drawer. There's probably going to be 2 videos to this because I have a tray of Colourpop too. So yeah, I think this is all my eyeshadow palettes. As you can see, this is as high as my camera goes, so I'm possibly going to have to just keep doing this. I usually have these 2 pink pots like in front so that the things don't fall. It doesn't matter for now. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So firstly, I have like all my 9 pans down here and some here. Yeah, they are 9 pans. So let's start off with those. So the first palette we have here is the Secret Admirer. This came out last year at Valentine's, I want to say. I have boxes for every palette, so this might take a little while. So that is what that palette looks like. I love these 9 pan palettes. They're just good for like every day. Then we have the Hello Kitty and Friends palette, which just looks like this. I only have one studio light, so if it's not too bright, I'm sorry. Then we've got Coast to Coral, which is like this. Very nice, neutral but corally. Nude Mood. This one is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Some of these I have bought secondhand, but now most of the time I just go onto the website. This is their Luna Has It 2021 palette. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. There's 2. There's that one which doesn't have a name on because I got that secondhand, so the person must have taken it off. But this one's called Get That Coin, that middle shade. Pressed glitter. Love it. Then we have these palettes, which were some of my favourite, absolute favourites. This is Grandeur. Not just was the palette my favourite, but like the colour schemes in every single one of them. This is Baroque. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous palettes. Like you can't go wrong with the shades. And then Ornate, which you can definitely tell would be more of the warmer tone palette. Just looks like this. And then we get into the Star Wars collection. So we've got Darth Vader. I can't get rid of the boxes. I just can't. That's what Darth Vader looks like. Absolutely stunning. Lucky Penny. This one came out for New Year's one year. The Mandalorian. I actually have got a video on this and I love this palette. It is gorgeous. The Mandalorian, I think this is the second one, you know, because they brought it out again, but like, look at the palette. Wherever he goes, I goes. I still haven't watched it. And the last one from that collection is the C3PO one. They can keep bringing out more 9 pan palettes like this and I'll keep buying them. And it says, oh my. Then we've got That's Taupe, which just looks like this. I feel like I could get rid of some of the boxes, but my mind won't let me at the moment. Then we've got Blush Crush. Very, very blushy one. This one is called High Tide. Very aquamarine-esque inspired. And then this came out with that one too. So this one's called Fine Feathered. More of the pinkier version. We've got Cherry Crush, which just looks like this. This was Christmas 2021. This is Lock It Down, which is a gorgeous palette. Really gorgeous. Charm School. Love the tones in this one. Bling Time. Really, really love it, this one. And Glam Right. Stunning. Going Coconuts, which is an OG palette. I think I'm going to bring you over a bit. Everyone loves this palette because it's just an everyday kind of palette. The Honey palette. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Blue Moon, which I've done a video on, I think, and it's not my favourite. Just My Luck. Love, 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 love that one. Strawberry Shake. Nice palette. I like this shade here. Really nice. We've got Main Squeeze, which I have to be careful with these ones because sometimes they can move. Blowing Smoke, this one. I need to use it more because it is gorgeous. Oh my god, this one, Brown Sugar. Forgot the mirror comes out of this one, but this is like a collab. And I can never say the girl's name right. If you can say that, that's who it's with. Then we've got Ooh La La. Nice. The Orchid You're Not. I still keep some of these, not all. but it just means if they drop by accident, then I won't break it. This is It's My Pleasure. This one I think I got secondhand because I did not use up that shade as much as it is. Cloud Spun. This is on Cloud Blue, which I think I like better than that blue palette that I have. Yeah, it's a bit more like, I don't know, those tones, I like them a bit more. Oh, this palette, Wine and Only. This was such a nice palette. I have done a video with this, I promise you. I need to make playlists on my channels for you guys. People do ask. This is Baby Got Peach, which just looks like this. Oh, Wild Child, I did a video on this, so now I can remember how many videos I've done. I've done quite a few. This one is gorgeous. Then we've got the Into the Bloom collection, which you got Big Poppy and Little Ray of Sunshine. They're both fully matte shades, so that's the Sunshine palette and that's the Poppy palette. I love that they both are mattes. And then I have a couple more down here. So we've got the Cloud Dye collection. This has Aura and Out, Miss Bliss and Inner Trance. So that's what that looks like. This is Miss Bliss. It's a very, very similar to the Baby Got Peach. Inner Trance. And this one is Aura and Out. I believe these three came in a collection. This is, I don't know what collection it was, but this is the So Fly palette. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Wannabe. Oh, again, so stunning. Glow Getter. Oh, this one, look at that. Again, these are just gorgeous. Then we've got another collection. This is by the Rosé. I need to get the other one that's in this collection, but I can never remember the name of it. It's more cooler tone, like greys and stuff. Tinkerbell, who is a new addition to my collection. Gorgeous new addition to my collection. Apricot Me Not. This is such a stunning, stunning palette again. All Amethyst. Again, I love this one. If you guys want reviews, like I said, all you have to do is ask. I will do them. And then this is the Of Course palette. Lovely, lovely palette. I just love collecting Colourpop. So that is all the £9. I'm going to put all these away and then we'll go on to the, I think the next ones are like the £12. Okay, so these are all put away. Now we are moving on to this pile. I actually decided that all the cardboard boxes can go. So this is the Double Entendre palette. It's just an old palette that I had to collect. You know me. The Kathleen Lights collab, that is the Dream Street palette. QAF palette, which just looks like this. This is something I bought secondhand. This is Good Sport, which again I bought secondhand. And then we've got the Zodiac, which is another Kathleen Lights. I love the Kathleen Lights collabs. They are absolutely stunning. Then we've got the Nightmare Before Christmas collab, which just looks like this. It's very, very gorgeous. Hocus Pocus 2, I think this was, which is the Witching Hour palette. Oh, the Flutterby palette. Look how gorgeous that is. The All That palette. These are some very old palettes, but love them. X's and O's. This is gorgeous, this palette. I love it. My arm is actually aching. This is the Lush Life palette. Very nice. I feel like the lighting is really badly off. Lizzie McGuire, which just looks like this. California Love. This is a very, very nice palette. Cabana Club. I love this collection. Very nice collection this one was. Sweet as Nothings. Ain't that gorgeous? So very lovely. Again, another gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Oh, the Sailor Moon palette. This, I'm going to actually keep the box because the inside is a little bit different. I hope you can see. Oh, it's not changing. Like her mouth opens and closes. What a shame. It's gorgeous anyway. That's just a collector's item for me. At Forest Sight, this is the Christie X Colourpop palette. Right there. The Femme Rosa palette. Oh. Again, this is another stunning, stunning palette. These were palettes that came out in 2021 now. So we got the Boudoir Noir palette. This one is stunning. Oh my god, I love it. And then Menage a Moi, which again, this is a very me palette. The Whatever palette, gorgeous in it. Off Melrose palette, this one I did a video on. I love it. And last from this row we have the Bye Bye Birdie. Gorgeous, but I have things in my collection just like it. Nothing's screaming out to me right now. Wild Nothings palette. Very, very lovely neutral everyday palette. That one I've used a lot. And the Sweet Talk palette. Oh my god, guys. This one is a dream. Okay, that's that whole row done again, so I'm going to pull it all back. Wow, the boxes, you do make a lot more space. Okay, next row, this row here. So we've got the Winnie the Pooh palette, which I might keep. No, I don't need to keep the box. The box is exactly the same. Now, I've not heard great things about this palette, but it is gorgeous. Like, it says little things are beautiful too. Flowers are such friendly things. Zoella's palette. I love this. This blue, though, is very patchy. She is the reason why I got into Colourpop. Let's roll. That is a nice, fun palette. Roaring Hearts. This again is such a lovely, lovely palette. Like, it's so gorgeous. Candy Castle, very pastel-esque palette. Oh my god, Sandstone. This is a fave, an absolute fave. I love it. Some people don't, but I do. Just wish there was more mattes in it. Twist of Slate. This is like a mini version of one of their big pan palettes. Set in Stone. This is the warmer version of that palette. And Clay It Cool, which is even more warm, as you can see. Okay, then we get into these bigger palettes here. So first off, we start off with the Plush Like Me palette. This palette is very velvety. I love it. And it's a very me palette, very me. Then we have the Disney Designer palette. This I just got to collect, to be honest. It's not one of my faves. Oh my god, Colourpop Star Wars palette. Of course it's Colourpop, but it's the Star Wars, which I'm going to keep that box because it's a bit different. It is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got the Hocus Pocus, the original Gather Round Sisters palette. I've done a video on this and I'm sorry, but the drawing, everything about it is absolutely stunning. My favourite word. This is the second one. Okay, so then the other one is... oh no, this is from the second movie. So this is Hocus Pocus 2. So this was the one that just came out, I believe. Don't quote me. Yeah, no, it was. It came out this year. Okay, then we've got Limoncello, which is one of my favourite palettes. Love it. Powerpuff Girls. Some of these I am keeping boxes. I might chuck them. This one is so nice. Sorry, I can't find the best angle, but love that one. Oh my god, the Rudolph one. Look at it. And like, you can feel the snowflakes on here. This is gorgeous. This is a really nice Christmas palette. Malibu Barbie, which the box can go for that one. Looks gorgeous. I did use it. I did do a video on that. Chasing Rainbows. I just collected this one when I first got into collecting them. Garden Variety is such a stunning palette. I've used that as an everyday palette. The Avatar one. Oh my god, I'm not getting rid of the sleeve. Look at this. It's like a book. An actual book. Troublemaker. This one I've done a video on, which should be up this week. Then we got Fairy Well, which is a nice Christmas palette that just came out last year. And it came out with the Enchanted one, which just looks like this. Very gorgeous. This is a collab. I haven't done a video on this. I heard one YouTuber say that they didn't like this person. I think they're a TikToker, like, but I don't know. I've never heard of them. I have to look into it. That was the Marielle palette. And then this is Daisy Does It. Very nice palette. Very everyday. And then I like that there's a greens in there. And lastly, we have the One and Done palette from that row. Again, love it. So let's put all this back. Okay, we are on the last row here, so it shouldn't be too long. Firstly, we have the High School Musical collab, which I love the way it opens. It like has all their signatures there. It's such a nice palette. Yeah, I'm getting, my arm is hurting. Then we have again another like Princess Midnight Masquerade Party palette. It is very, very gorgeous again. We have Into the Springs palette, which is stunning, which I reckon should be over here, you know. Then the Not a Box of Chocolates palette, that is another nice palette. This I've done a video on. I've done a video. Truly Madly Deeply. Can you not? That is just so nice. Fortune. Again, a really nice palette. Fame. Another lovely, lovely palette. Jayla X Colourpop, which just looks like that. Wow. Really looks nice when it hits the light, doesn't it? Very stunning, deep neutrals kind of palette. Lust for Dusk, that is another favourite palette of mine. Through My Eyes, Sarahi palette. I think I'm probably saying her name wrong. Then I got this Z palette for someone who I ordered some Colourpop from. These are the bigger palettes now. So this is the Bon Voyage palette. This is like, I think people that are into K-pop, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Fade Into Hue. This is their colourful one. One shade came smashed when it came, but you know what? It is a very gorgeous palette. It's all good. Oh, this palette took me forever to find. I needed to collect it. I'm just going to go from the back then. You're Golden. These have 30 shades in them. 30 shades of gorgeousness. Oh, I wasn't sure if I had this palette. This is the Kathleen Light's other collab, So Jaded. I wanted this because of Alex when I first saw her get it. I think she got it as a Christmas present. And then Play It Jewel, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Stone Cold Fox. Very cool tone neutral. Bare Necessities. More pinkier tone neutrals. Their Gone Matte palette, which is just all the mattes you would ever need, as you can see. And then the Rock Candy palette, which that is a very nice autumnal palette. This is another like colourful, it's called Matte About Hue, so it's all like matte colourful colours, basically like the other palette but all mattes. This is Getting Fresh. It's more of like a spring neutrals palette in my eyes. Smoke and Roses, which is in my everyday drawer, so it's not actually in here. And actually that is everything, so let me put all this back. Well guys, that is the end of my Colourpop drawer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Very tiring, but I'm glad I'm getting rid of all the boxes. And I will catch you in my next one. Bye!